Welcome to Healthier Daily. I am Dr. Ben Carter. I want to talk about a mineral that everyone is buzzing about right now, magnesium. You hear it everywhere. People say it is the miracle cure for sleep, for cramps, for anxiety. And for most people, that is true. It is essential. But what if you are over 60, there is a hidden danger that no one is telling you. For a senior body, magnesium is a double-edged sword. On one side, it can save you from pain and give you deep rest. But on the other side, if you take it when your body's not ready, it can send you to the emergency room. It can drop your blood pressure dangerously low. It can slow your heart down too much. And if your kidneys are weak, it can become toxic. So how do you know if it is a lifesaver or a danger for you? The answer lies in understanding your own internal plumbing. To help us see this clearly, Dr. Hinahara is here with a powerful philosophy about how our bodies handle minerals as we age.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Yes, we must stop thinking of magnesium as just a vitamin we pop in our mouth. It is much more powerful than that. I ask my patients to imagine their body as a hydroelectric dam. You know the big dams that hold back a river and make electricity. Magnesium is the river. It is the water. When it flows through the dam correctly, it spins the turbines. It creates energy. It creates life. But a dam relies on two things to be safe. First, it needs working of floodgates. In your body, the floodgates are your kidneys. They decide how much magnesium stays and how much goes. If the gates are rusted shut because of kidney issues, the water level rises too high. The dam breaks. That is toxicity. Second, the dam relies on water pressure in your body. This is your blood pressure. If your pressure is already very low and you add magnesium, which lowers pressure even more, the water stops flowing. The turbines stop. You faint. So, before you open the bottle of magnesium, you must check your dam. Is it safe to let the water in?
That is the perfect way to look at it. You have to check your safety systems first. The opponent's video gave you a list of mistakes and signs, but it was a bit scattered. Today, we are going to organize this into the traffic light safety protocol. We are going to help you categorize yourself into one of three groups. Group 1 is the red light. These are the people who must stop and never take supplements without a doctor. Group 2 is the yellow light. These are the people who need to proceed with caution because of medications. And Group 3 is the green light. These are the people whose bodies are screaming for magnesium right now. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which color light you are. Before we start with the red light, I want to ask you a question. Do you feel confused about whether you should take magnesium or not? If you want clarity, please type the word balance in the comments below. And if you are ready to learn how to manage your internal dam safely, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Let us get started.
Welcome back. We are standing at the control center of your hydroelectric dam. We are looking at the safety gauges. The first light on our panel is the red light. If this light is flashing for you, it means you must stop. You must not take a magnesium supplement without a doctor holding your hand. It is dangerous. There are two major reasons for a red light. The first is a problem with the floodgates.
That is exactly right. This brings us to mistake 1, taking magnesium with kidney issues. Your kidneys are the gatekeepers of magnesium. They are the only way excess magnesium leaves your body. When you take a supplement, Your body uses what it needs, and the kidneys flush the rest out through your urine. But if your kidneys are functioning below 30%, or if you have stage 3 or 4 chronic kidney disease, the floodgates are stuck. They cannot open.
Imagine this. You keep pouring water magnesium into the reservoir behind the dam, but the gates are rusted shut. The water level rises and rises and rises. It has nowhere to go. It builds up in your blood. This is called magnesium toxicity. It is rare, but for kidney patients it is very real. It causes your blood pressure to crash and your muscles to become too weak to move.
So the rule is simple. If your doctor has ever told you that you have kidney disease or low kidney function, you are a red light. Do not buy the pills. Stick to food sources like pumpkin seeds or spinach, because your body processes food differently than concentrated pills.
Now we must look at the second red light. This is about the turbine speed.
This is mistake 3, taking magnesium with a slow heart rate. We call this bradycardia. It means your heart beats fewer than 60 times a minute. Now for an athlete that is fine, but for a senior it can be a warning sign of an electrical issue in the heart. Magnesium is a natural relaxer. It slows down the electrical signal in your heart. It acts like a natural brake pedal.
If your turbine is already spinning very, very slowly, and you add magnesium, you are pressing the brake pedal on a car that is barely moving. The engine might stop. If you have a pacemaker, or if you have been diagnosed with heart block, you are a red light. You do not want to slow your heart down any further.
So let's summarize the red light group. If you have kidney disease, broken floodgates, or if you have a very slow heart rate, slow turbine, stop. Do not take supplements. Your safety protocol is to get magnesium from food only. But what if your kidneys are fine? What if your heart is normal? You are not in the clear yet. You might be a yellow light. You might need to proceed with caution.
Welcome back. We have cleared the red light zone. If your kidneys and heart rate are healthy, you are safe to move forward. But now we see a flashing yellow light. In traffic, a yellow light does not mean stop. It means slow down. Look both ways. This group includes people who can take magnesium, but they must be very careful about timing and pressure. Let's look at the water pressure gauge on our dam. For the turbine to spin, the water must push with a certain force. In your body, this is your blood pressure. If your pressure is too high, magnesium is a miracle. It lowers it. But if your pressure is already low and you lower it further, the water stops moving. You faint.
That is exactly right. This brings us to mistake 2, taking magnesium with low blood pressure. Magnesium is a powerful vasodilator. That means it relaxes the walls of your arteries and makes them wider. If you are already taking medication for high blood pressure like ACE inhibitors or calcium channel blockers, adding a magnesium supplement is like adding a second medication on top of it. It can cause a hypotensive drop. You stand up quickly and the room spins. You feel dizzy. You might even fall. So, if you are in the yellow light group, the protocol is monitor. Start with a small dose. Take it at night when you are lying down anyway, and check your blood pressure regularly. If it dips too low, you must stop.
Now, there is a second reason for a yellow light. This is about traffic control on the bridge of the dam. Imagine you have a narrow bridge. Only one truck can cross at a time. If you try to send the magnesium truck and the antibiotic truck across at the exact same moment, they crash. Neither one gets across.
This is mistake 4, ignoring drug interactions. This is critical for seniors because many of us take multiple prescriptions. Antibiotics. If you take certain antibiotics like tetracyclines at the same time as magnesium, the magnesium binds to the medicine in your stomach. It neutralizes it. The antibiotic stops working. You stay sick. Bone medications. The same thing happens with bisphosphonates for osteoporosis. The magnesium blocks the absorption.
So, what is the solution? You do not have to stop the magnesium. You just need to follow the 4-hour rule.
Exactly, it is a simple timing strategy. Take your prescription medication in the morning. Wait 4 hours. Then take your magnesium. This clears the traffic jam. It lets the first truck cross the bridge safely before the second one arrives.
So, if you have low blood pressure or take prescriptions, you are a yellow light. Be careful. Be watchful. Use the 4-hour rule. We love our Healthier Daily family, and it brings us great joy to see our community grow. We would be so grateful if you would tell us in the comments, what country or what state here in the U.S. are you watching from today? We read them all, and it inspires us. Welcome back. We have checked the safety gauges. We know who must stop red light kidney heart issues. We know who must slow down yellow light meds, low blood pressure. But what if you are cleared? What if your safety checks are good? How do you know if your body actually needs this mineral? Your body does not send you a text message. It sends you a green light signal. But this signal usually feels like pain or discomfort. It is your body screaming, the reservoir is empty. Fill it up.
That is the perfect way to frame it. These symptoms are not just aging. They are a cry for help. Let's start with the most common physical green light. This is sign 1, muscle cramps and twitches. We've touched on this in other videos, but I want to explain the exact mechanism because it is fascinating. Your muscles work on a buddy system involving 2 minerals, calcium and magnesium. Calcium is the aggressor. When it rushes into your muscle cell, it screams, contract. It makes the muscle tight and hard. Magnesium is the relaxer. Its job is to physically push the calcium back out of the cell so the muscle can let go. Here is the problem. Calcium is easy to get. It's in milk, cheese, fortified foods. Magnesium is hard to get. It's depleting from our soil. So most seniors have too much calcium bullies inside the cell and not enough magnesium bouncers to kick them out. The result, the muscle gets stuck in the on position. That is the Charlie horse at 3:00 a.m. That is the annoying eye twitch that won't go away. That is a tiny muscle that cannot relax.
If you have the cramps or the twitches, that is a bright green light. Your body is begging for the relaxer. Now there is another physical sign that people do not connect to minerals. They think it is just bad digestion. This is sign 3, constipation. Think about the hydroelectric dam again. If the river dries up, the boats get stuck in the mud. They cannot move downstream. Your intestines are a long muscular tube. To move food through, they must contract and relax. Contract and relax. This wave is called peristalsis. Just like your leg muscles, your gut muscles need magnesium to relax. If you are low on magnesium, your gut stays tight. It becomes paralyzed. The boats your food gets stuck.
This is why so many seniors are dependent on harsh laxatives. But magnesium is nature's gentle laxative. It relaxes the gut muscles and it pulls water into the intestines to soften the mud. If you are constantly constipated, that is a green light. Your internal river is too dry. So we have the tight muscles and the stuck gut. These are the physical signals. But magnesium is not just for the body. It is the master mineral for the brain. If you feel wired, anxious, or cannot sleep, that is the loudest green light of all.
Welcome back. We have listened to the physical cries of the body, the cramping leg, and the stuck gut. But sometimes the green light is not a pain you feel in your muscles. It is a storm you feel in your mind. This is sign 2 anxiety and insomnia. I call this the tired but wired syndrome. You are exhausted. Your body is heavy, but your brain is racing. You lie in bed and your mind is making to-do lists. You feel a vibration of worry in your chest for no reason. This is not just stress. This is a chemical deficiency.
That is the perfect diagnosis. And the chemical missing is GABA. GABA is a neurotransmitter. It is the chill pill your brain makes naturally. It tells your nervous system to calm down. But here is the secret: your brain needs magnesium to bind to the GABA receptors. Magnesium is the key that turns the calming engine on. Without magnesium, the chill pill doesn't work. Your brain stays stuck in fight or flight mode. The opponent's video mentioned unexplained anxiety and heart flutters. This is why your nervous system has lost its anchor.
So, if you cannot sleep, or if you feel fluttery and anxious, that is a green light. Your brain is asking for the anchor. And there is one final hidden sign. It happens after you eat. This is sign 5, the blood sugar roller coaster.
This is critical for seniors. We often blame sugar spikes on carbs. But magnesium plays a huge role here. Magnesium helps your body use insulin. It helps open the door of the cell so sugar can get in and be used for energy. If you are low in magnesium, the door stays locked. The sugar stays in your blood. You get a sugar spike, followed by a crash. You feel tired and hangry just 2 hours after eating. If your energy is up and down all day like a roller coaster, that is a green light. You need to stabilize the machine. So we have identified the signals: cramps, constipation, anxiety, sugar crashes. If you have these signs, you need magnesium. And this is the most important part of the video, you must choose the right form. Most seniors go to the drugstore and buy magnesium oxide because it is cheap. Do not do this. Magnesium oxide is basically a rock. Your body absorbs almost none of it. It just goes to your colon and causes, well, let's just say it causes emergency bathroom trips. It is a strong laxative.
We want absorption, not an explosion.
Exactly. We recommend magnesium glycinate. This is magnesium bound to glycine, a calming amino acid. It is gentle. It does not upset your stomach. It is highly absorbable. It gets into your blood and muscles, not just your toilet. This is the safest form for seniors, especially those in the yellow light group who need to be careful.
So now, you know your color, you know the signs, and you know the form. We have one final step. We need to create a safe plan to start. How do you introduce this to your body without breaking the dam?
So let's take a step back and look at the traffic light system we have built today. We started with a warning: magnesium is powerful. It is not just a vitamin, it is the water in your hydroelectric dam. The opponent's video gave you a list of mistakes, but now you have a safety protocol. You know where you stand. Red light: if you have kidney disease or a slow heart rate, you stop. You rely on food. Yellow light: if you are on blood pressure meds or antibiotics, you proceed with caution. You use the 4-hour rule. Green light: if you have cramps, anxiety, or constipation, your body is screaming for it.
Now the final question is, how do you start? If you are a green light or a yellow light, do not just run to the store and buy the biggest bottle you can find. Do not open the floodgates all at once. You must start with a gentle stream. Step 1. The Food First Foundation. Before you take a pill, try to fill the reservoir with food. A handful of pumpkin seeds, as we have discussed before. A serving of cooked spinach. These foods release magnesium slowly. They are safe. They will not crash your blood pressure.
Step 2, the low and slow supplement rule. If food is not enough to stop the cramps or the anxiety and you choose a supplement, magnesium glycinate, do not start with the full dose. Most bottles say 400 milliliters. That is a lot for a senior body to handle on day 1. Start with half. Take 100 milliliters or 200 mix. Take it at night about an hour before bed. Step 3, the pressure check. This is critical for our yellow light group. After you take your first dose, check your blood pressure the next morning. How do you feel? Are you dizzy? If you feel fine and your sleep is better, stay at that dose. You have found your sweet spot.
This is the difference between medicating and tuning. You are tuning your engine. You are adjusting the flow of the river. When you get it right, the cramps stop. The anxiety fades. The sleep returns. The dam generates power beautifully.
If this traffic light system finally gave you the confidence to manage your minerals safely, please do us a great favor and hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who are confused by all the conflicting advice. And please share this video. We all have a friend who complains of leg cramps but is afraid to take anything because of their medications. This safety protocol could be the guide they need. If you are not yet part of our Healthier Daily community, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We are committed to bringing you these deep dive science-backed systems every single week. And for our final traffic control question, which light are you? Are you red stop, yellow caution, or green go? We would love to read your status in the comments below. And as always, a final critical reminder. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Magnesium interacts with many drugs, including bisphosphonates, antibiotics, and diuretics. Please bring your bottle of magnesium to your next doctor's appointment and ask, is this safe for my kidneys and my medications?
Thank you for joining us. Your body always whispers before it screams. Listen to the whispers. Be wise. Be safe. Be well.